It's the final day of our pre-season trip to Photo Island with the Royals, and on today's show we catch up with a former Reading employee who's brought some local college students to meet up with old friend Noel Hunt and watch a bit of training. We catch up with centre-back duo Finn Burns and Michael Stickland to give them your questions, but let's kick things off in the gym before training with a bit of boxing.
Faster now, okay? Watch who's around you. Don't give up. Andy, don't give up. Andrew, don't give up. Andrew, let's
Former Reading employee Paddy Carey, who worked with several of Reading's first team current squad, has brought some of his now students up from Waterford to meet old friend Noel Hunt and watch a bit of training. We caught up with him in the rain pitchside. Paddy, good to see you, a familiar face and one that Reading people all know.
Yeah, I would have had a spell there a few years ago. I was in the academy for 5 or 6 years, had some really good memories there, and a lot of the people you see here today are still working there, and it's really pleasing to see. Some really good times there, really good people, and yeah, I've followed the club probably ever since, you know.
There's a few of the boys out in the first team squad today that you know.
Yeah, it's interesting. I would have had some of them kind of 13, 14, 15, and you never know at the time, you never know who's going to be the ones that come through, but I'm really proud to see the three boys kick on, and even Jack, the goalkeeper, he would have been in the college programme that we would have run through the JMA initially, and to see him now as a first team player is really pleasing, and very proud to have small part to play in those boys' career, you know.
You say proud, that it must almost feel paternal when you see them kick on.
Yeah, you do. You forget. Like, I see them there now. I still see them as 14, 15-year-old boys, and I'm kind of looking up to the sky at some of them, you know. And it's I kind of stay in touch with a lot of the kids that I would have coached and stuff. You'd always stay in touch with parents and stuff. But them boys, them three, for example, are really good kids, and I'm so happy to see them kick on, and hopefully hopefully they have a really good season now and do well for the club, you know.
And you're still doing similar things. You've got a young group here today. What are you up to here today?
Yeah, so these young students will be kind of in between 17 and 21 years of age. They primarily play football at different levels, and they come to me kind of for an educational football program. So they do 7 or 8 academic modules on top of playing football every day, and we've produced lots of players that have gone on to have really good careers and stuff that are full-time footballers. But then we produce electricians and apprentices and different things that they go on and do, make us equally as proud in everyday life as well, you know. And I think there's a lot of crossover with football and looking after young kids anyway. It gives them a little bit of a focus, and it gives them a little bit of a steer and a little bit of I suppose a grounding, you know. So it's very rewarding what we do, you know.
And what can they get from coming to watch this training session today? It's a great opportunity for them.
Brilliant opportunity for them, and for us, we often speak about the tempo of things and how people train and how they carry themselves. Lucky enough that we have some of the coaches there work with Waterford FC as well, and you try to speak to some of the academy boys about when they step over the white line, what they need to bring to a session, whether it's opposed or unopposed. You see the guys at the start there, and everything was sharp, everything was on the money and to the point, and it's just good for them to see it in action in real life. And like some of them players behind us have had probably difficult backgrounds and not had it easy, so it's really inspiring for some of our lot to see that and understand that there's opportunities there if you're good enough and if you're lucky enough, you know.
And before the session, Noel spoke to the group as well. That must have been lovely for them and for Noel too, I guess.
Yeah, really good. And look, Noel's very open, and I know Noel, we go back probably 12, 13 years of age, you know, so I know Noel personally and he's never changed, and that's how he is. And for him to be open enough to come over and speak to the group, he printed off the stuff as well. I'm not sure who drew it up for him. He definitely didn't do that. But printed off a little printout for him and gave him a little bit of information as to what the session might look like. That's great for them to see that, because they mightn't have access to something like that before, you know. So, and I had to say, even as a friend of Noel's, very proud to see him as where he is, because I can hear him in his voice and how he is. That he's a proud Reading man, and he was part of a really, really good, successful team here who had a brilliant dressing room, and that's what he's trying to create there, I'd imagine, you know.
Paddy, it's great to see you. Hope the students have a good day today.
Brilliant, appreciate it. Thanks a lot for having us, lads.
Thank you very much for all the questions you sent in while we've been away for the players. Final one on tour, we've got Stickers and Finn Burns.
Hi guys, I'm Michael Stickland.
And I'm Finley Burns, and we're going to be answering your questions. Starting off then, so for Stickers, who's Stickers' favourite Reading centre-back, past or present?
Oh, I reckon Alex Pearce. Yeah, he's someone who sort of grew up watching, but also now he's in the academy and can get some sort of advice off him, which is good to have.
Yeah, definitely nice. After being chosen by Tom and Jack as the most likely outfielder to go in goal, how does Michael think he would do?
Oh, I'll take that, to be fair. I think I'd do all right. I think I'll just sort of get stuck in, just throw my body about.
Yeah, nice.
I'll probably end up like heading it away, but
nice.
It is what it is. All right, for Finn, who is the best player Finley trained with at Man City?
I would say it's a good group, regardless of who I select really. But I think Kevin De Bruyne's obviously intelligence was just like not unplayable, but you know, you'd be guessing kind of. So probably have to say him. Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. What are some improvements you'd look to make at your time there?
Probably touched on it in my first interview really with the club, with just like kind of getting up to speed with like just physicality of men's football still, and trying to develop that side of my game. Yeah.
No, nice. All right, questions for both of us now. If you were not most excellent footballer, what profession would you do instead? When you were first.
Oh, good. Something I don't really want to think about, to be honest. But no, I'd probably try to stay in sports, whether that's like physiotherapy or probably go down that route in sports science.
Yeah,
thing,
I'd say the same. I'd probably do sort of sports science. It's something I've always been interested in, sport and stuff. I think that sort of side of it is quite interesting. So I'd probably look to go down there. But
Oh, good.
Go on.
Who's the toughest opponent? Who's the toughest opponent you have faced so far?
Go on, I'll go first. Oh, there's the sort of Blackpool striker, Fletcher, I think. He was
Fletcher.
just massive. Yeah, he was just a handful all game. Yeah, no, it wasn't the best day out.
Had a good career as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
Obviously played West Ham, I'm pretty sure. So he's obviously played at the top. So.
To be fair, he was a top man as well. He's come over at the end of the game, sort of giving us advice, which was sort of nice to have.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, really good.
Go on, what's yours?
Mine would probably be when I was on loan at Swansea. Actually, we played Sheffield United, and I'd probably say Morgan Gibbs-White was very good that day. I think he might have scored 2 actually, so he caused us a lot of problems. Yeah,
proper.
Yeah.
No, all right. Favourite film of all time?
Oh God, not massive films person actually. I don't know. I'm not a massive films person.
You're not?
No.
TV series?
TV series, okay, we'll do that. Prison Break's a boring answer though, isn't it really?
Nah, but first season was decent.
I think first 3 are decent, and after that kind of...
Yeah, it does fall off a bit.
Yeah.
I'd say my favourite movie is between The Hangover or Inception. It's quite a boring one, Inception, but no, it is good. I do quite like it.
You've got to be clever for that one, don't you?
I like to think I'm clever.
Yeah, there you go.
Still goes over my head. All right, last one. Which defender, past or present, would you compare yourself to?
Probably like try to model it off John Stones, to be fair. Just because of play style, I guess is
good to have sort of someone
obviously
coming through as well. You can look up
I
to.
wouldn't say I'm anywhere near his level because he's unbelievable.
Yeah.
But, probably try to model my game off that sort of player. Yeah.
It's sometimes a sort of tough question because obviously you've got these like great players which you're looking up to, and you don't at the moment you don't see yourself at near their level, but you just want to try and get as close to them as possible. I'll probably say maybe someone like Vidic, someone who's like aggressive in how they play, just sort of enjoys defending, enjoys the art of it, enjoys clean sheets. But that's what I'll say.
Yeah, no, good.
All good.
Noel, we're on the way home at the airport. Good trip.
Yeah, very good trip. Yeah, boys really enjoyed it. Great facilities, and a couple of good days of training. So happy days.
What have you learned about this group that you didn't know before we left Bearwood on Tuesday?
What have I learned about the group? I think they've got really strong over the last couple of days in terms of the cohesion within it. Like, and a few of the younger ones have surprised the older ones, and they've been integrated really well into the group. So probably not much we didn't know, but it's pleasing to see that they all get along so well.
And it's a big occasion tomorrow that we're flying back for. It's going to be sold out, I think, at the Reading Stadium, Select Car Leasing Stadium. That's going to be a great occasion.
Yeah, it'll be fantastic. Listen, it's a great one for the fans. We're still in the middle of our pre-season doing our work. So the boys worked really hard yesterday and today. Carried into tomorrow. It'll be a great exercise. It'll be a spectacle for the fans.
It's a big team coming, but also it's a big showing of optimism from those Reading fans that this is the good times are coming back.
Yeah, listen, it's positive. Everything's positive at the moment. Obviously, a fantastic team coming, a European Cup winning team coming to the stadium. We're still young, we're still rebuilding. We've got a lot of building to do in terms of us as a team building out a bit of strength in it, a bit of depth. But we're getting there, so the times are looking positive.
And in terms of recruitment, a week on now, how are we feeling?
Yeah, we're still trying to do business. We know we got to get 5-6 boys in the building. So hopefully, get this game out of the way tomorrow, and then we can look forward to what happens next week.
And it's a big week next week as well. It's behind closed doors Tuesday, another home friendly the following Saturday, and then the season is upon us.
I know it comes around quick, and it's important we stay to the structure, stay to the plan of pre-season. Try to get a few bodies in the door as best we can to help us in terms of the squad and the depth. And then obviously looking forward to that first game of the season.
Okay, that's it for Royals on tour. We'll be back in Reading tomorrow. We'll see you at the Select Car Leasing Stadium for the game against Tottenham. And if you can't make it, don't worry, you can get your match passes on Royals TV with me and Royals player John Clark. See you there.